Muhammad was famous among his followers for being able to handle 9 or even 11 women and girls in a single night. Consider a few passages. Sahih Bukhari, 5068. Narrated Anas, the Prophet used to go round, have sexual relations with all his wives in one night, and he had 9 wives. Sahih Bukhari, 268. Narrated Qatada, Anas bin Malik said, the Prophet used to visit all his wives in a round during the day and night, and they were 11 in number. I asked Anas, had the Prophet the strength for it? Anas replied, we used to say that the Prophet was given the strength of 30 men. That's an oddly specific number, isn't it? Why 30 specifically? You have no clue how common relationships between grown men and adolescent boys were in the ancient and medieval periods. Mature, immature male homosexual behavior was pervasive in Islamic societies. Immature male homosexual attractions were seen as just as normal as heterosexual ones. Mature, immature male homosexual behavior was highly organized in this warrior society. Semen was viewed necessary for growth to be a strong warrior. They believed that virility and manliness could be injected into a boy by a man. Muhammad was known for being gullible and believing whatever people told him. He said that Adam was 90 feet tall, 60 cubits. He said that if a fly falls into your drink, you should dunk the fly in the drink, because one of the wings has a disease, but the other wing has the cure for the disease. He told his followers to drink camel urine as medicine. Muhammad apparently just believed whatever people told him. Muhammad had an interesting way of taking practices that were geared towards children and applying them to adults. For example, Muhammad shocked his followers by claiming that a grown man can absorb a woman's breast milk and become her son. What else can a grown man absorb? Imagine a man who's known as the ear, hearing about men injecting their manliness and virility into boys. Suppose this man wants to become the most virile, masculine, potent man on the planet. How would he go about that? He would assemble a team of men known for their sexual prowess. The men who were most famous for their sexual prowess were the men of Al-zut.
Al-zut are also depicted as being very sexual and virile, with very large penises.
The men of Al-zut transfer their virility and manliness into Muhammad. The Messenger of Allah went off a stone's throw away. Then he, Abdullah, mentioned a group of male members who looked like zut people. They didn't have any clothes on. They came and started to ride the Messenger of Allah. The men of Al-zut rode Muhammad all night long. 30 men of Al-zut gathered in the desert and injected their masculinity into the Prophet of Islam, making him the most powerful man in the world.